Hi, my name is Lee. If I'm being honest, I would say that I've been operating on a kind of find a way mentality for most of my life. I come from a lower class background. Both of my parents have always been working, are still working, and I've never really been given anything. Everything that I've had to work really hard for. I would say that one of the most find a way periods of my life is when I was finishing up my final year of college. At that time, I was working a full-time retail job. I was interning 20 to 30 hours a week in the fashion space, as that's where I was interested in pursuing my career and learning more about it at the time. And I was also in school. So I was in school, I was working a full-time job, and I was interning 20 to 30 hours a week whenever I could, doing different fashion gigs like assisting, styling, running around town. I wore through at least 3 pairs of boots during that time period, just running all around the entire city. And at the same time, I was also dealing with a lot of health issues. But the thing is that I didn't let it stop me. I pushed through, I worked really hard. I got to the point where I had booked a several-week styling gig at Harper's Bazaar. But then COVID hit and everything was canceled, and I kind of reassessed my life. I think without this attitude of just kind of making it work and figuring it out and finding a way, I don't think I'd be here today. I would definitely have not made it to this point. In 2020, I lost my twin brother to an accident, and a few months later, 2 of my best friends were killed by a drunk driver. So it was a very, very challenging time. One that it took a lot to just push through every day, and it especially took a lot to explore myself and learn what I want to do and how I've ultimately come to this point in my life. If I could go back in time and tell myself then that 4 years later I would be pursuing an artistic and exciting career, that I went back to school to learn new things, that I got the guts to leave a job that I wasn't happy in and that wasn't fulfilling, and that I was able to keep going despite incredible loss and detrimental change to my life. And I think that this attitude will enable me to continue learning and growing and adapting in the cosmetology world and the cosmetology sphere, so that I can best serve clients and just learn always and never stop learning and just do what I love doing. So in conclusion, I wouldn't be here at all. I wouldn't be in school. I don't even know if I'd still be alive if it wasn't for being able to find a way and make something out of what can feel like the worst circumstances.